This is Linda, Handmade Iowa. Today I am going to work on Color Combo 2024, hosted by Tammy at Lou Frou Frou Studios. And I'm at least 2 weeks behind on hers. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. She maybe drew another one already this week. But I'm going to do the cross and the brown. She draws a shape and a color every week. I still have to do teardrop and beige, but I'm going to work on cross and brown today. Just a couple really simple things. I'm going to be leaving to see my sister again today at 1 o'clock, so I need to get ready for that. And it's an 80-mile drive, 160 round trip. I bought this book about the castles of Edinburgh, is what it was called. And I went through, to eliminate bulk, I went through my books, cut out all the images, got rid of the books, kept some of the book pages. You know how the process. Kept the covers if they were worthy. And some of them were lined up exactly double-sided. And this is one that is. And this is a cool one with the people and everything, but this is the one I want. There are crosses up on top here. St. Stephen's Church from Howe Street. So I'm just going to turn it into a postcard. And I've already cut a piece of file folder. So this is my first little project. So, yeah, my sister got moved to a place where you can continue to heal. So she fell, for those that don't know. My sister and I are very close. She's 6 years older than me, but we both love antiques. We both love the thrill of the hunt. We are junkers. I love primitives. I'm obsessed with big wood cabinets, any kind of wood cabinet, little. If I can stack it, it's going home with me. I'm trying to downsize now. I also collect hand-painted Japanese plates. Don't ask me why. They just caught my eye and I couldn't stop. I love porcelain and anything English plates, cream and sugars, all that stuff. She collects Crocs. I have a few Crocs, but I wouldn't take a Croc home. Although I love them. I would take home a beautiful Bavarian bowl. She would take home a Croc. So we never have to argue about anything. I also collect thermoses, vintage thermoses. The last one I got, she got me. Told her no. We were at a secondhand store and it was $15. And I said, no, that's too much. And it's really not. But when you buy at a secondhand store, you know, there's a limit. You don't want to pick it up for that. But anyway, it's a real tall one. And so I said, fine. She goes, well, just call it your Christmas present. And this is in October. So she bought me that. That's up on top of my fridge with my other ones. But we both love scrounging. And so I miss not going to our favorite store together. She'll call me and say, do you want to go to our favorite store? Like, yeah, you have to ask. She goes, she always wants to pick me up. She doesn't want me to drive to her house. I mean, I go there, but she's going to do the driving. She doesn't want me to use my gas. You know, she's just the big sister. So, she fell. She's had 7 back surgeries. She just retired 2 years ago. She retired 3 days before a back surgery. She worked right up to her back surgery, basically. And she had 3 blood clots from an unnamed source, because that was told to her by her doctor. She had 1 in a leg and 1 in each lung. So they postponed her back surgery and put her on a really high blood thinner. She had to stay on it for 7 months. Now she's 72 and worked her whole life. So she's in line to get another surgery. She has to go 7 months. She's in excruciating pain because her back, she fell on her bathroom floor, which she passed out from the blood clots. Now we found that out afterwards. That's what caused that. So she gets through the 7 months and she goes in to get her testing, her, like final MRI or whatever. And they say, we can't do it. Your back it's collapsing sideways. You're just going to have to live with it. There's too much metal in there already. We can't work our way around it. So she is, I help her. She's like, a trip around Walmart, her pride gets her so she won't ride the little cart. She has to, there's other people that need those worse. So she likes to take a cart and lean on it. Anyway, this is, I'm going to stamp it. This doesn't really fit. Let's see. So anyway, she got a brain bleed and she's kind of like she's remembering a lot of things, but she's remembering backwards more. And I think they eventually come out of that. But she asked me if I still live down the street, and I haven't lived down the street from her since 2009. So there's some catching up to do. So she left the hospital. All is good and well with the healing process that way. She's just, we got to get her memory come back. And I think as the brain heals from the fall, plus she broke ribs. She broke ribs. She was going upstairs and she's kind of like cripply. So, just an effing mess. Let's just say that. It's very, extremely heartbreaking. And, but she remembers me. She remembers everybody. She just thinks I live where I don't live anymore. I love her. She's so funny. She's really funny. We have so much fun together. Great personality. I don't know. Maybe this, I'm not going to put a lot on this. It might make just a pretty, let's go this way. A pretty journaling card. I don't stamp very often. I'm not a fan. I love to see it, but I just don't do it. If that makes sense. What's this stamp say? I'm not telling any big family secrets. She's had a few visitors, but she's doing good. She's spunkier than SHIT, let me tell you that. I can't tell if this is upside down. There we go. So anyway, her daughter and I are very close, and she's in her 50s. And so we are going to go with her, leave about 1 o'clock, and visit her. And I think I'm going to make a photo album for her. I might send some pictures to Walmart and have them, I don't know if they'll be done in time. I might have to just run in and plug my phone in and print a bunch of pictures. And let's do this one. I don't want to spend a lot of time on all this stuff. We'll make it look like it's made the rounds through the universe. Postcards have a line down the middle. Let's see. I'll do that with this. Where's my ruler? Let's put a line down the middle-ish. I think actually I'll line it up. Try to stay in screen here. I think that looks good. 1, 2, I'll do that. There we go. There, we got a little line. Cute. And do I need anything else really? Maybe some words. I don't want to sit here and go through all my stamps, so how about if I do this side and protect the other side? Let's do that. Let's see how I can do this. All right, let's see if that'll work. It's either going to work or I've messed it up. That worked. That worked. Okay. That's good. I'm just going to quit with that. So there's a little, I need some stampy lines. Do I have any of those? Probably somewhere. I'm not going to deal right now. I got too much on my mind. Cross. There you go, Lou. Tammy. I don't know why I called her Lou. Now this one is very simple. Brown. And this is the Simple Path. And this came out of here it is. I've always wanted to do a nice Mother Teresa book. I'm not Catholic, but I just really admire if you read about her. So I made a little one at one time. And it's really not a very nice one. I made it years ago. So it needs, it's got some quotes in here, hers, and just different things. After I did that, I came across a big book about her. I think this was the cover to that one. There's no pictures in here, but it does have some really nice things like this every so often in between. Watch me not find any. Here's one. Nope. Here. The fruit of love is service, and then service. See, even that would be really nice, depending on what your journal's about. The cheerful sufferer. Loving until it hurts. I mean, you could take this anyway. Every act of love is a prayer. I love that. I just love this book. I really want to make one. And you don't have to be Catholic to live by those ideals or moral standing. It really comes down to a moral thing, doesn't it? So I'm going to make just a prayer card or a journal card like this. I've pre-cut it. And I'm going to send this to my friend I've met on Facebook, Kay Comer. She's a very loving, beautiful. Her Facebook page is Junk Journaling with Granny, or I can never remember it. I always have to find their posts and then click on it. From Grandma with Love. Junk Journals from Grandma with Love. And she's so sweet. She's from Indiana. She lives in the holler. She writes big, long, really fun stories. She's got stories like you want to sit on her porch with some sweet tea and just listen to her stories. She's quite fascinating. And I think she's pretty dang spunky, if I do say so myself. I think she could rival my ability to chew somebody out. If I don't like the way things are going, better get out of my way, because I'm taking on City Hall. Little side joke there. So I'm going to glue this down and get it in place. Why is this glue acting so stupid today? So I have a little happy mail started for her, and things have been just going crazy. I just can't get it mailed out. I mailed out something I was in preparation of putting a wall through this room. It's 20 feet, and I want to take the back half and make a wall with a barn door. I have a vintage door that's going to be a sliding rail, a barn door, and I'm making an office for my son for his insurance company or business. And in preparation for that, I have to sell my wardrobe. I have to box up all my books, which is over 100, I'm sure. All my craft stuff. Well, a lot of it's in closets that I'm not going to have to move. Two sets of bifold doors and a set of drawers. The whole end of the wall is built-ins. So that all can stay. But in the meantime, everything else has to go. I think I'll put it all the way up. And so I'm cleaning out stuff and sending out things to people. And I have a pile for Kay that I haven't sent yet. There we go. So there's my brown. She will probably grunge this up. Kay, if you get to watching this, feel free to tear it, because that would be my style. I would tear into it, because we know God can get messy if he wants to. You got to rip that up and, like, you know, we have messy lives. So we can have a messy little prayer card. It's not really a prayer, though. Here's what it says. It says, the simple path. The fruit of silence is prayer. The fruit of prayer is faith. The fruit of faith is love. The fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace. I don't care what your faith is or lack of faith. This is just a good moral. You know, you could interpret prayer for meditation, like in Buddhism or in, you know, Hindu or anything. Meditation, faith, believing in things that you can't see. You just have to have faith. Love. Who doesn't? Everybody has love to give. Doesn't matter if you go to church, you don't go to church. You have love, the faith, you know, love. The fruit of love is service. We serve each other. We serve our families for sure, and our children. Good Lord, I serve my kids. I get all the sick grandkids. When they're sick, they can't go to school. They got a temperature. Can they come over today? Yeah, send them over. I see my grandkids. I don't care if they're burning up. They're coming to my house. So, and then you get a peace of mind. So I like that. And this is shiny, which I don't. But, you know, that could be glued in a journal. This isn't a journal. This is just, oh, there you go. See, that could just be glued in and you could stamp around it or whatever. Very simple, very quick. Sorry I didn't get elaborate. I need to start trying to catch up on all these things, and I don't want to get behind, and I really do love them. And I appreciate the ladies that put these challenges on. Amy at the Crafty Cat, she has the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 4th time. And when I get behind on, I just don't want to get behind because it's so hard to catch up. So now we have got one of Tammy's done. And, you know, she has to put time into this and make her video and, you know, come up with ideas to formulate ideas for us. And a cross doesn't have to be a cross on a church either. It could be a crossroads in your life, or a crossroads, a busy intersection. That could be a lot of things. So cross and brown. And that's my very short, very quick. You know what else I could do? Actually, I could punch a hole in this. I have a few minutes. I don't even know what this is set on. This is set on the small one. So let's do that. Let's punch a hole. Now, should I just, let's see. Let me put, that's the other thing. I don't know where my stuff is. Good Lord. One sec, I'm going to stand up and here they are. And I could hang a little dangle. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be big enough because this is delicate. Where'd they go? I just had them. A whole jar full of already made dangles. Oh, I tell ya, don't clean your room. What did I put them in? I don't know where they're at. Well, I don't know where they're at. You're staring at me. Oh, here they are. I put them in here. Okay, so we've got, oh, I wish I could find one with a cross. I couldn't be that lucky. That's browns. Okay. I don't want it too big. This is all my, when I take apart necklaces, that is a lot of dangles right there. I throw them in here. Oh, here, this is, oh, that's too big. There's my Paris. An owl. That's the ugliest necklace I've ever seen. Oh, look at the peace one, Joey. Whenever you catch up with this video, save that aside for my groovy, which is what I was going to work on today, but then my sister said, let's go. Let's see. Do any of these say faith? Could I be that lucky? What just happened? Yeah, so when you buy these necklaces, these are glass. This is heavy. An angel wing. I just buy jewelry and tear it apart, break it into pieces until I need something. See there? Some of these are big and ugly, and by the time you get done with them, this is what I was trying to see. Do any of these say faith? Warrior, beautiful. Miracle. I like that. Enough. Namaste. Faith. There we go. Let's do that. Let's just do it. It's close enough. Imagine. We're not talking about imagine. Fearless. Brave. Hope. How about we just do this? Oh no, that's the ruby. All right. We're settled on it. An earring, I'm going to pop that in somewhere in something. So let's clean this all up. Let's use the brown. Okay. See, this is a pretty little rock. Like an agate. Okay. We're good. We're good to go. I'm not going to put a big dangle on it because, you know, I don't know how she'll use it. But that's my intention of this decay. Now let's get a... Are these? What I need is a jump ring on this. Where are they? Where is my... Oh, I feel like they're in the other room. They are. I bought the wrong jump rings. I hate them. Hate's a strong word, I know. I could just put a thing in it. Let's just use... These are double, and they are so hard to use. They're just awful. I need one of my old ones. There we go. I don't even know where my jewelry tools are. right. And yes, I'm mixing metals. I don't care. How about I put a little... That won't go on. I knew it wouldn't. These are paper beads that I made. I just sat and made a bunch one day. They're fun. I'll do that on camera, because I'm sure there's some that haven't done them. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to do this first. Brown. Do we want copper? No, I think we want... Let's do black. Okay. All right. There we go. Done. It says Faith. It's a little dangle. Brown. Cross. And that's it. Thank you guys for putting up with me and my blabbity blab and my very quick... I'm going to go see my sister. Bye-bye.